Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. I appreciate it has been quite some time since I was last here and that my angle is different to normal. I'm hoping that the light behind me isn't too distracting. Not usually an angle I'd go for, but it's a case of finding somewhere I can prop my camera, to be honest with you. So what is this video about? Well, normally I'm here for floss tube, but to be perfectly honest, I haven't touched any stitching in quite a while. I just kind of lost my mojo with it and I haven't picked anything up of any vast amount. However, I have started something new, which is what I'm here today to talk about. I have been crocheting various different projects, mainly amigurumi plushies, and I wanted to come on and show you what I've been up to. And the light behind me is really distracting because it is reflecting off my phone screen. Not going to do this camera angle again. However, so this probably isn't going to be a very long video because I don't have masses of things to show you, but I do have a few bits and pieces. Just a shout out to a friend of mine, Taz, if you're watching, go away. Mainly because your Christmas present is on here and I don't want you to see it before you unwrap it. So just a shout out to Taz, please don't watch, turn off, and I'll see you soon. Okay, that said, hopefully she won't see anything she's not supposed to. So to start us off, my very first crochet amigurumi style plushie that I made is this little chap. This is my kind of squishy umbrella octopus. He's a little octopus, so he's got like the frilly bottom. He's made using Bernat velvet yarn in, oh dear, Frosted Forest I think the colour is. And he's just so cute. I absolutely love him. I was so chuffed that I managed to make him in like one day. I have done crochet in the past and never finished anything. So the fact that this got done in just one sitting, admittedly I kind of got up and moved about in between, but you know, I think he probably took me, I don't know, an hour and a half maybe, all in to do for my first one, and I love him. I think he's come out really, really well. I have been meaning to make more of these, but I haven't got that far. So he is my little octopus guy. The original pattern is by a lady called Crochet by Jenna. She's here on YouTube and on Instagram. A lot of my patterns are from her. So this is my little octopus. So that's my first little show and tell. Then who came next? Then we had this little guy. He is Halloween Ghost. He is made using Fluttershy, Fluttershy confetti yarn. So it's a white, pink and purple splodgy yarn. That's what the yarn looks like. It just happens to be next to me. So this is my Ghost, again by Crochet by Jenna. I made him the day after the octopus. Very similar in terms of pattern structure. You've obviously got bubble stitches for the arms. You can make him without the arms if you prefer. And then you've got the frill around the bottom again. I love him. I think he's really cute. I actually really like him in these colours. I wasn't sure initially whether I should have just done him in white, but I really like him. And the safety eyes on these I got off Amazon. They're in like a little pack of various sizes, but most of mine have got size 12mm safety eyes. So just for your information, there we are. So this is my Ghost. He's so cute. I like him. He sits next to me at work. And then the next thing I learned how to make was scrunchies. Now I have made more than I've got with me, but just to give you a couple of examples. So this was the first one I made. This is in the same yarn and has my hair on it, oh dear. Same yarn as the octopus. It's the velvet Frosted Forest yarn from Bernat. I love this. It did get soaking wet. I went on holiday to Aberdare in Wales recently. It rained the entire time and this was in my hair one day when we went out for a walk and I got absolutely drenched and it's still not quite entirely dry. I might have to put that back on the radiator. It keeps going out with me when I'm walking the dog as well, which doesn't help because it's done nothing but rain recently. But I have worn this a lot. I really like it. It's great. Then I made another one in, this is in chenille yarn from Hobby, I think. No, it's not. No, I tell a lie. No, it's not. This is Fluttershy yarn. It's the same as this one, only in blue. but it's like a chenille feel in baby blue. Very simple, but I quite like that. It's been worn a lot too. And this one is part of my friend's present. So again, Taz, if you're watching, go away. Slightly different. I thought I'd try and be clever. I did a two-tone one. This is using the Hobby yarn. So this is Hobby Chenille. Oh gosh, what's the proper name for it? Nope, I'm going to have to come back to it. It's from Hobby. It's their chenille yarn. It's their general chenille. It's not like a baby one or anything. It's just a generic chenille, but it's got two blues. We've got a dark blue and like a royal blue. I really like this. I was dead chuffed with how this came out. I just thought I'd try and see whether it would work, and it did. And I'm even more chuffed that I don't actually think I can find the join from where I changed colours. So that's quite fun. But yeah, so scrunchies, definitely something that I want to make. I'm hoping eventually to do a craft market. And scrunchies are definitely going to be one of the items I will be selling because they're great and everybody needs a hair scrunchie that's got long hair. So hopefully they'll really appeal to people. Also thinking of doing some for the girls at my riding school that go with their riding colours. So fingers crossed. Next up we have, I have two of these. These are my Triceratops pattern. So this was my first attempt. This is my blue baby Triceratops. He's using the Fluttershy yarn. Again, blue and white, both from Fluttershy, 12mm safety eyes. Original pattern by Crochet by Jenna. I really enjoyed making him. I'm really chuffed I managed to make him because I looked at the pattern originally. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. You know, he's got bobble feet and attaching the horns. It's the first time I've sewn anything. So he's no sew apart from the horns. You have to sew the horns on, but everything else is no sew. So he's got his little frill. I really like him. I think he's really cute. And then the other part of my friend's present is that I made another one in the confetti yarn from Fluttershy and pink Fluttershy horns. I absolutely love this. I actually want to keep it, but it's for my friend. So yeah, really cute. Came out really well. I love the face shape on this one. Managed to like get a really good face shape. What's going on there? Oh, that's part of that. I thought I had a thread then. I don't. It's just that the pink part of the yarn is there, and I thought it was next to the horn. It looked a bit odd, but it's just the way the yarn is. So that's my other Triceratops. Love him. Love him. So cute. I could make too many of these. Okay, and then last up, this is in a different yarn. So this yarn is by Signet. It's their Jelly Baby range in pink. This is my Stingray. I think he's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. He is a little bit wonky, I'm not gonna lie. He didn't come out completely perfect, but I really, really like him. I think he's just got the cutest face. He's got 12mm safety eyes as well, but they're edged, so they've got clear edges. I just thought it was a little bit different and kind of suited him. I love his little like mouth area. I just think he's really cute. So that is my Stingray. This pattern was not by Crochet by Jenna. Where did I get this one from? Oh, I can't remember where I got it from. Nope, I've forgotten. If I remember, I'll put it in the link below. And then we decided to be very ambitious. Everything I look at has got hexagon cardigans on it, and I love them. I think they're beautiful. So I have started a hexagon cardigan. I've actually got quite a long way. So let me see if I can unravel this because it's still attached to the wall. This monstrosity is my hexagon cardigan so far. It is made using the Karen Cakes Cinnamon Swirl in Heatwave. I thought it was very autumnal, very kind of autumn leaves, which is the vibe I'm going for. Yeah, so far so good. Absolutely love it. I just got my lip ring caught on it. That wasn't clever. There we are. Sorry about that. But yes, I love this. It's really soft. It's lovely. I really, really like it. And I'm really pleased with how far I've managed to get in the space of not very long at all. Need to keep going with this. I am using Crochet by Elle's tutorial on how to do a hexagon cardigan. So that's the pattern. And so far so good. Okay, so that is all of my makes so far. I have got part of a gingerbread man, but he's not finished. I've just started him. So we have an arm. Ooh, not that way around. We have an arm but that's as far as I've got with him. I'm using Himalaya velvet yarn for him, and again the patterns by Crochet by Jenna. I sound like a broken record, but I'm one of her Patreons, so I use a lot of her patterns. They're really easy and simple and straightforward to follow, so I like that. Lots of other things in the making, in the background, and lots of things I'm thinking of making. It's just a case of speeding up. To be fair, I only started about a month ago and I've made quite a few things, so I'm quite pleased. I do have some books to show you as well, because I've had these for a little while and I haven't used them for anything yet, but I just thought, as sort of further inspiration, if you wanted a reference guide for amigurumi. Obviously you can make amigurumi in plushy yarn, in velvet yarn, or in regular kind of what do you call it, 4-ply double knit yarn. It doesn't have to be in plushy style. It will affect the size of your creatures, and obviously depending on what size hook you use can also affect the size that they come out at. I generally have used about size 5mm for most of these. He's an exception. I think he was a 6, and I'm really sorry if you just heard my stomach growl. But anyway, I was going to tell you about my books. So this is the first one I picked up. This is just a amigurumi book in general. It's from the Guild of Master Craftsmen's Publications. It cost me £10. It has lots of lovely designs in it, including Ellie the elephant, which I'm going to have to make at some point because she's just cute. And we have, what else do we have in here? We have a very cute penguin. We have the most adorable chick that I'm definitely want to make in a fluffy. I think she'd be really cute. So we've got some lovely patterns. There's lots more in there, but that's just to give you a bit of a sample of the type of patterns that's in here. Obviously we've got the frog as well on the front, who I think is well cute. So that's one of the books that I will be hopefully having a go at some of the designs in. Then I have, this is a bit more kind of unusual, I suppose. This is Unicorns, Dragons and More Fantasy Amigurumi by Meteor Books. How cute is the dragon on the front of this? Let's face it, I just bought it because there was a dragon on the front of it. But I really like this book. I've been having a look through it. It has projects from beginner to advanced. Some obviously are easier than others. I absolutely love this little mushroom fairy. She's so cute. I think she is a intermediate pattern, so might be a little bit of a stretch for me, but I might have a go at her because I think she's really cute. Obviously we've got the dragon that's on the front, and just to show you a couple more, let me see. We have, if you're feeling very ambitious, we have a griffin who is really cute. I just think all these little bits would be quite fiddly, but I do think he's lovely. And then for something a little bit less complicated, right at the back, we have a little unicorn called Belle, who I'm absolutely going to be making at some point. I don't know if I'm going to make her in plushy yarn or whether I'm going to make her in sort of double knit style. I haven't decided, but she is gorgeous, and she's a beginner's pattern, so that one's going to have to be done. And then we kind of have mini amigurumi in that I also have this one. This is Creepy Cute Crochet, goodness me, that's a tongue twister, by Quirk Books. This one has a US price on the back, so I can't remember how much it is in English pounds, sorry about that. But it's lots of kind of more quirky, unusual characters. I mean, it's got Cthulhu on it, let's face it, that's what drew me. I love the little Grim Reaper down here as well. I think he's cute. There's lots of different patterns in here, and one of the ones that I really liked, if I can find it to show you, is we've got the Day of the Dead bride and groom, who I kind of want to make to put on top of my wedding cake when I get married, because I just think they're adorable. Maybe that's just me, but I just think they'd be really cute as like a present for people who get married. I think they're quite cute, particularly with the trend at the moment with the sort of till death do us part style of wedding. Again, goth aesthetic, but I really like this book. I think it's cute. It has lots and lots of different bits and bobs in it that I wouldn't mind having a go at, but I think it's going to be really fiddly because these guys are really small. So we will see. Sorry, I'm now looking at it whilst I'm talking to you. How rude of me. But yeah, lots of funky little designs. We've got a Medusa here. She's just cute. So yeah, that's my recent kind of adventures into crochet. As I said, I haven't been stitching. That doesn't mean I don't still stitch. I will be back with floss tube at some point. It just hasn't been grabbing me recently. So I switched over to crochet. I have lots of projects still to finish. As you would have seen from the previous video in my whip parade, I haven't got a lot further with any of them. So lots of work to be done, but I hope that you have enjoyed this little introduction to my second obsession with crafting. I don't know how often I'm going to be here with crochet, hopefully quite frequently, but we will see. Consistency is not something I'm very good at, so I don't want to make any promises I can't keep, but I will update you when I have made some more things. I hope that you enjoyed this. Leave me a purple heart if you did watch this all the way through, and if you would like to like, subscribe, comment down below, that would be very helpful. I'd really appreciate some feedback. Thank you so much and take care. Bye for now.